to mice.
Yeah.
Mice, not mouses, mice. All right, are we ready? Shall we do our prayers? Ariane, do you feel like doing Saraswati? Yeah. Alice, do you feel like doing the teacher? Or maybe swap this time? Because you decide. We'll take one each. Which one do you prefer, Ariane? Saraswati or the teacher?
Saraswati.
Okay, good.
Saraswati Namastuyam Varadika Marupi Yarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatumi Sada. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Good. All right, here we go. So last time we did, if I remember right, we kind of we stayed more from the bang me, was that right? And then we went down to, so we didn't do that part, which was Yash Chanda, right? So maybe we focus on that one now, because it is kind of tricky. And once we've done that, we go into the new part. Is that okay? All right, here we go. I'm just gonna make a little so I can make any notes. All right, Ariana, do you wanna start? So yes, so you gotta be careful now. So you gotta, this is tricky, right? Because you got Shiva, so it's Yash, right? Yash, you see that, Ariane? Just look at me so I see if you, yep, you hear me? Yep. Okay, so you got Yash, but then straight after that, you have an aspirate. So you got to go Yash Chanda. And then you have Sam Rishabho. So there's a lot of things happening here. Okay, Ariane, I can't, are you mute? No, I can't hear you. Or you maybe you're quiet.
I just tried to find the text.
Oh, I thought there was, you were so quiet. I was like, where is she? Okay. So it's the one after Shanti, 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 and then page number 5.
Om Yaschanda Samarsado Vishwarupaha.
So you got wait. Take one line at a time. So we really get this one now. Okay. So you gotta go, you gotta look. So it goes Yash Chandasam. You just do that one. Yash Chandasam.
Yash Chandasam.
So at the moment, you're giving a long, you're saying Chanda. That you see that the da is a short one. So you got to go Yash Chandasam. You don't get a holiday until the Sam.
Right. Yash Chandasam.
Yes. One more time.
Yash Chandasam.
Yes. Now, one more thing. So you see that you have a Shiva S, and then you have a Chanda, right? It's a Dvitva. That means that the Shiva S has 1/2 matra longer. So it's like, imagine you're having, you know, when I want to show you like you almost like you're staying on Shiva now. So it's not just Yash Chanda, it's like Yash Chandasam. So Shivanes, Ariane. Go there.
Om Yaschanda Samar Sabo Viswarupaha.
Yes. Wow. Good. Very good. One more time now. So it's there. So don't forget it.
Om Yaschanda Samar Sabo Viswarupaha.
Good. Last time was better because you did some, and this one you did a short one. So give a note there. Good. Very good. Alice, second line.
Chandobhyo dhyamrtaat sambaphuva.
Good. So you see that, so you got Chando, Bhyo, Jamrata, Jamrata. So all the letters, so you got, it's tricky here because you have da, and then you have yam, Jamrata,
Dhyamrtaat.
good. Do it one more time, and just when you come to that part, make sure you get all that letters, the dakara and the yakara, akara, and makara.
Chandobhyo dhyamrtaat sambaphuva.
I think I know what's going on. It's the akara on the jamrata. So you're giving a little bit longer time there. So see if you can just go jamrata. Yeah. Don't stay on. Yeah. One more time.
Dhyamrtaat.
Good. Try one more time, the whole thing.
Chandobhyo dhyamrtaat sambaphuva.
There it is. Cool. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, Ariane, third.
Samindro Medaya Astronotu.
Good. One more time, just to.
Samindro Medaya Astronotu.
Excellent. Very good. You're doing really well. I just want to try something. See, it's a little bit dark where you are, but I want to see what happens if you go, when you're coming to the A, pull the cheeks like this way. Yeah. So, Samendro Medaya Aspranotu. Just see what happens.
Samindro Medaya Astronotu.
Very good. Did you feel that? Sounds coming out now. Okay. Do one more time. And so this Samendro Medaya Aspranotu. One more time.
Samindro Medaya Astronotu.
Yeah. Sounds are coming out now, and it's beautiful. So you know a couple of things that you can do, like the posture, the position, and sounds are happening. And the more you start, going there, more the sound's gonna go stronger and stronger. And when you hear someone like someone in the beginning, like someone who's quite new to chanting, like coming to the class or so on, you see that the sound is quite, it's not maybe that strong, but gradually the sounds is coming out, not because you're, like you were in the choir and as a kid, and the kids who were the loudest were like, wah, and they were screaming with the with the voice or with the throat. The sound comes because you the position and you're getting in contact with all little details. So the more you get, you start notice, it's not out of effort, like you're pushing yourself, it's just sounds happening by itself. And that was beautiful. So if you want to go back to see the recording, Ariane, see the difference between what happened when you just did this little thing and how much more the sound is coming out. It's very nice. Very good. Okay,
Thank you.
Ariane, next one. Sorry, Alice.
Amritasya devatharano bhuyasam.
Amritasya, amritasya.
Amritasya.
Good. Amritasya deva.
Amritasya deva.
Dharano.
Dharano.
Bhuyasam.
Bhuyasam.
The first word. Amritasya deva dharano bhuyasam.
Amritasya deva dharano bhuyasam.
Good. There it is. So you can also go back and see it, what the difference, what you did the first time and what you do now. So then you can pay, okay, I see the difference. Because sometimes we don't hear it. Because I had sometimes, so I had to go like, what is, I had to hear it again and again. And then I hear the recording and I was like, oh, I could hear that I missed some letter or something. It's because sometimes we don't hear it. It's like some Asian country, they say lice for rice because they don't have that. They don't hear it, but they can, of course, they can train it up and get it. But they go lice, and that's what they hear. They hear when you say rice, they hear lice. Like same like Spanish.
I love connections like that. I love finding these things out, and yeah, it was with the things like the W's and the V's and stuff. And then when I could hear my Indian friends talking, and I was just like, I love this is why I love Sanskrit, because it's like, oh, I see why when you speak English, this is the sound that comes. It makes total sense, and it just makes me wonder, what does it sound like when I try to speak?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember when I went to Australia as a very young girl, and because in Swedish we say we have ja, what's in English? Would you have? We don't have the sound jump like
I know what you mean. It's like yo.
Yeah. So I went to Australia and I was saying yumping and people were laughing and I couldn't get it. I did not get it that it was jumping, and I was like yumping. There was jumping everywhere. And people were all giggling. I was like, I'm saying what you're saying. I wasn't.
One of my favorite Swedish artists who I've been following, actually, she's called, is it Jona Jinten?
Oh, the Lapland.
Yeah, she does the cooling. I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, it took me, my brain was like, oh, I was kept calling her Jona Jinten, and it's not, it's Jona. And it's like, but it's got some really nice, yeah, I love the sounds.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The Muppet Show.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fun. I don't know if it's. I asked some people. I said, "Is it a beautiful language?" They'll go like, "No, it's not that beautiful. It's more funny."
Oh no! I really like this. I tried learning Finnish at one point because I really love the Moomins, and because Finnish is quite different as well, isn't it? Because I'm probably going to mispronounce this. Tove Jansson. Is that correct? She's a Swedish Finn. She's an artist and she created the Moomins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mummendalen.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Finnish. It's beautiful. Oh, very nice. I don't understand anything, but I can.
With the sound.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Is it Ariane? Is it? Yeah. Next one.
Sariram me vicharshanam.
Okay, so have a look. You have a Shiva, and then it's a short akara. And you don't get a holiday until the long E, right? Shariram.
Sariram.
Yeah. And Shiva is Shariram me.
Sariram me.
Good. Make that remember that the cheeks.
Sariram me vicharshanam.
Good. There you go. We still have to polish the Shiva. Okay. So Shariram me visharshanam.
Sariram me vicharshanam.
Good. Couple of more things, but we're gonna get there. You're getting there. Okay. So just practice to go Shiva. Shiva is Shiva and
Shiva.
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 Yeah.
Shiva. Shiva Shambho.
Shambho. Good. Very good. Okay. Alice, next one.
Where are we? Jihwa me madhumattama.
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 Jihwa me madhumattama.
Jihwa me madhumattama.
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 You do this. You do this. Madhumattama. Jihwa me madhumattama. It's so subtle, but it's there's just this like you go up. I think it's in the beginning, the first akara, but it's gonna come. Jihwa me madhumattama. Madhumattama.
I'm looking at the
So
Definitely, I'm looking at the slides and things.
do it one more time. I'm just going to pay more attention, see where it is that I wonder if it's the
Jihwa me madhumattama.
yes, there it is. There it was. I think what you did, or what you did previously, is that you went up on the akara. Instead of staying in the middle, you went madhum, you went madhum. So it's madhumat. It's the first one is middle, and then you see on the Devanagari, you see that the line that goes up is above the ukara, but the ma is in the middle. Madhumattama. It's not madhu. It's not madhumattama. It's madhumattama. Good. We got it. We found it. Ariane. Next one.
Karna abhyam puri visruam.
Good. And did you see what you just did? I'm very proud. You caught yourself because you were about to making a long one, but then you said, oh, you stopped, and then you did it again. If you did it unconsciously, perfect. If you did it consciously, perfect. But you did it. Ha! Very good. Do it one more time.
Karna abhyam puri visruam.
Good. There it is. Alice.
Brahmana koshosi methaya pitaha.
Melody. Brahmanak. So you hear that? Brahmanak. Koshosi. Just do that one. Brahmanak koshosi.
Brahmana koshosi.
Brahmanak. So again, you see on the Devanagara that the line is on goes up. So it's Brahmanak.
Brahmana.
Yes, hold on to that. Brahmana koshosi.
Brahmana koshosi.
Better before. Brahmana koshosi.
Brahmana koshosi.
Brahmana koshosi.
Brahmana koshosi.
Almost there. Medaya pihitaha.
Metaya pitaha.
Good. And when you have that, because that's a tricky one, you have this pihitaha, you got to make sure that you get all those syllables. So it's pihitaha, pihitaha. Because it's easy to just go pihitaha. And just go la, 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 la. Right? So do it one more time. Brahmana koshosi medhaya pihitaha.
Brahmana koshosi metaya pitaha.
Good. Better. Still a couple of things to be polished, but it's going to come. Ariane.
Shrutam me gopaya.
Shrutam me gopaya. Shrutam me gopaya.
Shrutam me gopaya.
Good. There it is. And that Shiva with the repa, make sure if you take a deep breath, so you have a lot, because you need that to say Shrutam me gopaya.
Shrutam me gopaya.
Good. And don't be afraid of Shiva. Okay? Shrutam me gopaya.
Shrutam me gopaya.
Good. So another thing you can do, Ariane, is that instead of tilting backwards this way, think about that your chin goes slightly, not too much, but slightly more this, not backwards, just relaxed. So you rack, absolutely. It's like you're sitting on top of the spine, but not tilting back, because then you're closing. So slightly like relax. Shrutam me gopaya.
Shrutam me gopaya.
Good. Okay, good. Alice.
Om avahanti vitanvana.
Good. Ariane.
Purvana chiram atmanaha.
Good. Alice, next one.
Vasagam simamagavascha.
Good. Because it's at the end of the line, Vasagum simamagavascha, because you have this kind of falling off. It's not technically incorrect to say ah here, but because it's the end, you have this more like a falling off, like your Vasagum simamagavascha. So it's like falling off a little bit.
Vasagam simamagavascha.
Ariane.
Annapane cha sarvada.
Vasa, I just didn't take one. Vasagum simamagavascha annapane. So here, same thing. Remember that we said like staying longer on the nakara. Here it's the same thing. Even though there are the same letters, you gotta give the nakara 1/2 matra longer. So you gotta go this annapane cha sarvada.
Annapane cha sarvada.
Good. And you felt like you stayed on the red carpet, right? So you stayed there because you stayed the right, you had the balance, and you stayed, you did that dvitvam. And if you didn't, the whole thing will be shaky. And then normally you hear people when you get that unbalance, then putting length on something else later on, and then it goes off. And then if there are many people chanting, and it doesn't sound like, you know, in harmony. So, you know, if you listen to these people who really very advanced chanters, you can hear how it's precise, and they just, it's very balanced. I can see if I can find some really, really good chanters, and you can listen how precise it is. Good, Ariane. You did the, you know, so once you did that, annapane cha sarvada, then you stayed on the red carpet. Good. Alice.
Did we do this bit? I can't remember.
Not yet.
Oh, not
We did.
yet. We did.
We
No. No. Oh, okay.
No.
Tato. So I go first, and then you can follow, Alice. Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Shriyamavaha.
Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Good. Ariane. Tato me.
Tato me.
Tato me.
Tato me.
I want those cheeks go back. Face yoga.
Tato me.
Yes. Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Tato me Shriyamavaha.
The cheeks went back. Keep them. Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Good. So the cheek was there, and now Shiva got a little bit, forgot about Shiva. So we have to bring Shiva back now. Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Tato me Shriyamavaha.
Okay, work on the Shiva. Don't forget Shiva. Okay, now for the next things, it's gonna be, you see that it's you have a lot of, you have not only, but you have this swaha. You gotta go completely open here. Okay, swaha. Notice what happened if I have any kind of restrictions or anything that pulling me back, or if I have this kind of, ooh, I don't want to go there, like something is really done, then it comes swaha. You hear what happened with this? Did you notice what happened with the sound? The difference, hear the difference. Swaha, and then swaha. It's not the same, right? So this has to be complete, like you just, there's no fears. The sounds just opens up and comes out. Okay. So, Alice, lo masha. So you start. You see that on the Devanagari you have two lines, right? So you start on the lower, like bottom, middle, high. You start in the bottom. Lo masham.
Lo masham.
Good. Lo masham.
Lo masham.
Pashubis.
Pashubis.
And the reason is because the following letter is a Saraswati, so the Visargaha turns into, it's the one which is Namostute. No, not Masnod, it's Namasta. Namaste. That's the name of it. Namaste. Right? Namaha, te. Namaste. So make a note there. So the Visargaha turns into a Saraswati. You see that, Ariane? Yep. Pashubis.
Pashubis.
Sahaswaha.
Sahaswaha.
And you got to see the dvitvam there. You see that you have sakara and vakara, and because it's a dvitvam. So make a note in your paper. It's not saha, it's sahas. You're landing on a sakara. Sahaswaha.
Sahaswaha.
Good. Lomasham pashubhis sahaswaha.
Lomasham patsupissaha swaha.
You gave the long a became short. So do it one more time. Lomasham pashubhis sahaswaha.
Lomasham pasuphissaha swaha.
You're almost there. So what happened was that when you came to the sahas, it's short. So Lomasham pashubhis sahaswaha.
Lomasham pasuphissaha swaha.
Lomasham pashubhis sahaswaha.
Lomasham pasuphissaha swaha.
Almost there. Now make it notice in the Devanagara. So you see that the first you have Loma, right? You have this bottom swara, right? Lo, Loma, Loma, and then you have a middle one. Loma Sham, and then the next one is also in the bottom. Pashubhis. So it's Pashubhis, Pashubhis. And then you stay in the middle until you go to the end, which is 2 lines going up. Sahaswaha. It's 2 lines up. Okay, Ariane. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
Shiva. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
Long, short. The first one is long. So you got the lo is long. But then the next one is only ma. Loma.
Lomasam.
No. Listen to me. Loma.
Loma.
Lomasham.
Lomasam.
The akara is short. There's only a. This is a. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
Good. Needs a little bit to melt it together. It's going to come. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
But don't, now you have you almost like you're stopping a little bit. So go right through it. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
Yes. And now see if you can get that Shiva S. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
Shh, 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 shh. How do the Balinese tell the kids to? Yes, here, Alice, the Balinese just love, they're the nicest baby lover people. They love babies. So maybe they don't go that. Maybe.
It's no problem for them. It's like, oh, children are children. And I've seen it in restaurants here. It's like you've got screaming children. It's like, shh. It's no good.
Here you hardly, I mean, I remember like, especially older, you never saw kids crying. It was rare. You might see it now, a little bit more now. I think it's a westernized and they get all the computers and mobile phones. But in the old days, you never saw kids crying. But I mean, in Bali, it was just amazing. Okay, Ariane. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
Now you went back to the short ah. Lomasham.
Lomasam.
Okay, we got to work on that one. Pashubis.
Pasubis.
Bis.
Pasubis. Bis.
Bis.
Bis. Bis.
Bis.
Bis. Bis.
And think about like you putting the lips so you have like you bakara, right? But so put the lips together, and then with the diaphragm, with the stomach, pushing the diaphragm towards the spine. Bis.
Bis.
Yeah.
Bis.
And then be aware where you're landing on. So you're landing on a Saraswati, right? So it's a dental. Bis.
Bis.
Diaphragm. Bis.
Bis.
So practice that. Bis. Bis.
Bis.
Try one more time.
Bis.
Yeah. Okay, good. So Lomasham Pashubis.
Lomasam. Pasubis.
Sham, it's long. Lomasham Pashubis.
Lomasam. Pasubis.
Much better. Okay. So then you the next one. Sahaswaha.
Sahaswaha.
Yes. Sahaswaha.
Sahaswaha.
Good. You want to try the whole thing? Lomasham Pashubis Sahaswaha.
Lomasam. Pasubis. Sahaswaha.
Good. Need practice. Definitely, but you listen to the recording and I will send you to them. Good. Very good. I think we leave it there because I think it's important that you practice this now and get this one, especially the swaha and chanting the shower and wherever you go, you know. And you did really well, Ariane. I just make a little note so you don't go, because I know the Balinese, you have this wa. So be careful with the vakara. So think about that as a dental labial, right? So ba, right? So it's not wa. No, wa. So just be, you can listen to that and pay, like really pay, because we do have, I have my letters that are really, you know, I have to be careful with my Swedishness. And all right. Any questions? It's okay. All right. Alice, you were chanting really well. Do you want to give it one more try with the swasti like you did? You don't have to. You did really well.
I just find it because I'm doing this on the screen. It's the next pages, so it's not far. Om Svasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhya Subhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhinaho Bhavantu Karle Varshatu Parjanyaha Prithvi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Kshobarahita Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Beautiful. Great. You're amazing. Make sure you clap yourself on the shoulder. You're doing so well, both of you. All right. I see you on Saturday.
Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh.